Hello, friends. Welcome to English with Areeba. Today we have a special story called The Locked Door. It is about friendship, courage, and secrets. You will meet Emily, Ali, Sarah, and Usman. This story is simple and emotional. Listen carefully and enjoy. The old house stood alone at the end of the street. Its walls were dark and tired. The windows looked like quiet eyes. No light came from inside. Children passed the house every day. They talked about it in low voices. Some said it was empty. Some said it was not. Emily stopped in front of the house. She felt something in her heart. It was fear and curiosity together. She could not explain it. Ali stood beside her. His hands were tight. He looked at the ground. He did not like this place. Sarah looked at the house closely. Her eyes were sharp. She wanted answers. She wanted truth. Usman stood a little behind them. He watched everything. He believed in courage, but he also believed in care. Emily said, "This house feels different." Ali said, "I do not like it." Sarah said, "Every mystery has a reason." Usman said, "We are together." They walked around the house slowly. At the back they saw a door. The door was locked. The door was old and broken. The lock was rusty. The wood had deep marks. It looked like no one opened it for years. Emily moved closer. Her steps were slow. Her heart beat louder. She touched the door with her hand. The door was cold. It sent a strange feeling through her body. Emily said, "Why is this door locked?" Ali said, "Maybe someone does not want us inside." Sarah said, "Maybe someone is hiding something." Usman said, "Fear should not stop us." The air became silent. No birds. No wind. Then a soft sound came from inside. It was weak. It was slow. Emily pulled her hand back. Her eyes became wide. Ali took a step back. The lock moved a little. The door shook. A low sound filled the air. They all froze. No one spoke. No one moved. Something behind the locked door was waking up. The sound behind the door stopped. Silence came back again. It felt heavy and deep. Emily looked at her friends. Her face was pale, but her eyes were strong. Ali said, "We should go home." His voice was shaking. Fear was clear on his face. Sarah took a deep breath. She said, "If we leave now, we will never know." Her voice was calm, but her heart was not. Usman stepped forward. He stood near the door. He said, "Fear is natural, but courage is a choice." Emily listened to them all. Her heart felt torn. She was scared, but she also felt responsible. Emily said, "We came together. We will decide together. No one will be alone." Ali looked at Emily. He trusted her. Slowly, he nodded. They moved closer to the door. The air felt colder. The light was fading. Emily placed her hand near the lock again. This time she did not touch it. She waited. A soft voice came from inside. It was very weak. It sounded tired. "Help me." Sarah covered her mouth. Her eyes filled with tears. Ali felt his legs shake. Usman said, "Someone is inside. Someone needs help." Emily felt a pain in her chest. She imagined being alone. She imagined being locked away. Emily said, "We cannot ignore this." Ali said, "What if it is a trap?" Sarah said, "What if it is truth?" Usman said, "We must trust our hearts." The voice came again. "Please do not leave." Emily closed her eyes. She made a decision. Emily said, "We will open the door." She touched the lock. It was loose now. It moved under her fingers. The door made a long sound. It opened just a little. Darkness waited inside. The door opened slowly. A cold air came out. The smell was old and sad. Emily pushed the door a little more. The light from outside went inside. Shadows moved on the walls. Ali stayed close to Emily. His fear was still there, but he did not run. Sarah looked inside carefully. Her eyes tried to understand. Her heart felt heavy. Usman stepped in first. He wanted to protect them. He believed someone needed help. Inside the room was dark. The floor was broken. The walls had marks of time. In the corner they saw a girl. She was sitting on the ground. Her knees were close to her chest. Her hair was messy. Her face was tired. Her eyes looked empty. Emily walked closer. Her steps were soft. She did not want to scare her. Emily said, "Are you okay?" The girl looked up slowly. Tears filled her eyes. The girl said, "I was waiting." Her voice was weak. Her words felt heavy. Ali felt a deep sadness. Sarah felt pain in her heart. Usman clenched his hands. Emily sat near the girl. She did not touch her. She showed care with her eyes. Emily said, "You are safe now. We are here." The girl shook her head. She said, "I was locked. I was forgotten." The room felt smaller. The air felt hard to breathe. Emily felt anger and pain. She thought about fear. She thought about courage. Emily said, "We will not leave you. We promise." The girl looked at Emily. Hope slowly came back to her eyes. But then a sound came from behind them. Footsteps, heavy and slow. Someone else was coming. The footsteps grew closer. The room felt colder. Emily held her friends close. Ali whispered, "What do we do?" Sarah whispered, "We cannot run." Usman said, "We must be ready." The girl in the corner trembled. Her eyes were wide with fear. She whispered, "Thank you." Emily stood slowly. She faced the sound. Her heart was beating fast. A tall figure appeared in the doorway. The light from outside fell on him. His face was hidden in shadow. Emily said, "Who are you?" The figure did not answer. He just moved closer. Ali stepped forward. He said, "Leave us alone." Sarah held the girl's hand tightly. Usman stood beside Emily. The figure stopped. Then he spoke in a low voice. "You should not be here." Emily said, "We are not leaving her." She looked at the girl. "We will protect her." The figure laughed softly. It sounded cold and empty. "You do not understand." Suddenly he turned and ran deeper into the house. Dust and shadows moved with him. The girl gasped. Emily said, "We have to follow him." Ali said, "Are you sure?" Sarah said, "We cannot let him hurt anyone." Usman said, "We are together." They moved carefully after him. Every step was heavy. The house seemed alive. Emily whispered, "Stay close." Her friends nodded. Their hearts were full of fear, but also courage. The mystery of the locked door was only beginning. Something dark was hidden inside, and they were ready to find the truth. Thank you, friends, for watching. I hope you liked the story, The Locked Door. Emily and her friends were brave and kind. They showed courage and care for others. If you want to see more stories like this, subscribe to English with Areeba. Press the bell icon to never miss a story. See you in the next story.